Was there a moment where you just started to feel like things were taking off?
Right when I started doing the videos that were like, can I make you a dress? It like spread. I knew it was unhealthy while it was happening. I was like, oh my God, I'm so validated right now. My name is Joe Ando. I'm a fashion designer and a content creator. I make fashion content where I blend fashion design and content creation and social media in a way that I just try to enjoy and have fun with. Today, I'm making a dress inspired by EOS Vanilla Cashmere body lotion. You might usually just be like cashmere, you should use cashmere fabrics, but when I think vanilla, that's like the more definitive part of it to me. So I would think like vanilla bean, and when I think of a vanilla bean, it's like a nice, dark, shiny brown.
Did you draw a lot as a kid?
I drew a ton as a kid, but it wasn't fashion, it was like dragons, really nerdy stuff. I was born in India. My dad was a photographer and my mom's a chef. Having artistic parents made me kind of take a hard look at like what their life was like, and I can't lie, because my dad was a photographer and there's so many moving factors to how you can pursue that kind of art and be happy. I don't think I have like the guts to do that. So that's why at first I was like, I'm gonna go do like business, finance or something. They always tried to make it really clear to me that like you shouldn't pursue things based on money. Instead of being like, there's these paths, take these, they were just kind of like, start on one, and if you wanna like cut through the woods, you can do that. And it's honestly made it a lot easier to be like not too hard on myself and like figuring this whole thing out. I definitely want it to be very drapey with a lot of different like layers flowing over one another. So that makes me think of like silk.
Were you into fashion as a kid?
No, not at all. I just like strictly wore like whatever my mom would buy me, pretty much. Like if you see my senior prom outfit, it's literally what was in my closet. None of it matched.
Tell me your story of getting into fashion.
I was taking acting classes, and on the way to those acting classes, I would walk by where I went to fashion school. I looked at it, was like, that seems really cool. And then I applied, got in, and remember on the first day that a teacher came up to me and was like, what are you doing here? Like, because they had this whole thing where they went around the class and asked everybody their origin story, and mine was like, I just thought it seemed really interesting, so luckily I got in. COVID hits, no jobs, I was supposed to go work in fashion, lost the opportunity. And then I just started making videos. Honestly, the most growth I have had as a fashion designer was after college when I was forced to learn on my own. So what I have done is I built out the understructure. It's a crinoline. This is to hold everything up. I put this on the form. And then what I do is I take this. This is 4-ply brown silk. And then I take it, throw it out, put it into yard strips. And then I go straight to a dress form and I start draping it. One of my favorite teachers, her big motto that she always said to me is like fashion lacks comedy now. Like everyone takes themselves so seriously. I try to add like comedy to like the videos I make. It's just to make it seem like anyone can watch it. I really would love to make fashion just at least feel like a little bit more inclusive and less about like what you can afford and what's cool and what's hot. My grandpa had like this really nice jacket and then took a Sharpie and on the inside on the lining wrote his name on it. And he did that to all of his nice stuff, and I just loved how non-serious that was. So like with all of my stuff, I don't put Sharpie on it. I'm not gonna lie, that's wild. But it just makes me like feel like I can just wear whatever and not take it too seriously.
Was there a moment where you just started to feel like things were taking off?
I got really lucky. Right when I started doing the videos that were like, can I make you a dress? It like spread. Like I knew it was unhealthy while it was happening. I was like, oh my God, I'm so validated right now.
So would you make me a dress?
Sure, yeah. I mean, I'll add it to my plate of things to do. This design there is no pattern for what I do with this. I will literally just fit it exactly where I want it to go and then cut it on the form, take it off, and keep making adjustments until it sits right.
You come across very confident.
Oh gosh.
Is that accurate?
I would say half and half. I'm confident in the sense of like, I do like who I am as a person, but when it comes to like social interactions, it's hit or miss.
Do you ever struggle with imposter syndrome?
Oh yeah, I mean still, always. I feel like I'm constantly fighting negative voices with positive self-talk. Negative side would be like, you suck. And then positive would be like, it's fine. Nobody respects you. Nobody knows what they're doing. Everything you're doing is gonna implode. Anyone who looks like super smart about everything they do, like they don't actually know anything. When I'm struggling and I want to feel more confident, just doing things that help me relax. So I go to the park a lot, decompressing, listening to music while literally staring at nothing, which helps me feel comfortable and confident. This is the first time ever where I feel like I can really just draw anything and like make it real. Done. This is definitely an elegant evening look. So when you're wearing something to go out, to be seen, you want someone to feel comfortable and confident, like Vanilla Cashmere.